Americans celebrate the 4th of July every year, with 2019 marking the 243rd anniversary of the founding of the United States. An occasion for parties, barbecues, fireworks and, under Donald Trump, tank displays and Air Force flyovers. This is the most significant national holiday in the American calendar, an unabashed expression of patriotic pride. For the uninitiated, here's everything you need to know. What is it? The occasion honors the signing of the Declaration of Independence by the Founding Fathers on July 4, 1776. In putting quill to parchment, these 56 statesmen, Thomas Jefferson and Benjamin Franklin among them, renounced the British Empire and pronounced the North American colonies free states. A modern superpower was born. What's the story behind it? The British Empire had built a commanding presence in the New World since Sir Walter Raleigh led the first attempts to establish settlements on the East Coast in the late Elizabethan era. By the 18th century, North America was governed from London and comprised of the 13 colonies, consisting of Delaware, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Georgia, Connecticut, Massachusetts Bay, Maryland, South Carolina, New Hampshire, Virginia, New York, North Carolina and Rhode Island, and the Providence Plantations. Primarily agricultural lands, the 13 colonies were exploited by their imperial rulers for their resources, particularly the territory's lucrative tobacco crops. While relations between settlers and the Crown were initially amicable, tensions began to escalate under King George III over opposition to the imposition of British laws and taxes, notably the Stamp Act. A growing spirit of nationalism swelled among the native-born. By 1765, Americans began to demand an end to taxation without representation, calling for their voices to be heard in the Houses of Parliament. Acts of dissent followed, notably the Boston Tea Party in 1773. A protest against the Tea Act, which gave the East India Company a monopoly. The incident saw a group known as the Sons of Liberty dressed as Native Americans dump an entire shipment of imported British tea leaves into the city's harbor. The demonstration was both a gleeful satire of the ruling power's obsession with its national beverage and a call to arms against the decadence and entitlement of empire. Further ill feeling was fostered by the coercive acts, known as the Intolerable Acts among American patriots, which retracted Massachusetts' semi-independence as punishment for the Tea Party humiliation.